Tonight, the fallout continues as even more Medicaid providers in Minnesota say they're in limbo as the state re-examines the programs to crack down on fraud. Jennifer Hoff is here continuing our coverage for us tonight. Jennifer.
Well, Kevin, a group of disability organizations now calling the state's process rushed and poorly managed. A 6-month timeline that started in December after the federal government said it was withholding $2 billion in Medicaid funds, alleging nearly 5 times that much fraud in the state. Some say, though, this is punishing legitimate providers, creating instability. A St. Paul staple.
So this is our timeline.
Celebrating 55 years just last week.
It started with the ladies from the church.
Now at risk of closing, shocking Accord CEO Rita Wiersma.
Fraud needs to be addressed, but a broad brush is not the way to do it.
The nonprofit, one of thousands of Minnesota Medicaid providers, the Department of Human Services announced in January it was revalidating by the end of May to combat fraud, including site visits and administrative reviews, after the federal government said it was withholding $2 billion.
I don't know how the department could have ever met a 6-month timeline for 5,500 providers. This is a process that takes time.
Wiersma adamant Accord provided the required documents on time, tracking the process.
So it's probably about 50 pages.
But without warning, got this letter Monday. The state saying it was terminating its status, cutting off funding for 400 employees and services for 3,000 people with disabilities. Organizations now calling on lawmakers for immediate action, from expedited appeals and improved communication for longstanding providers like Accord.
I will say they are in a tough spot right now, but they hold people's lives in their hands.
The most vulnerable caught in the middle.
Where do people go? How do people get their services? Where do people live?
Wiersma has already appealed in her case, but those organizations say about 1,100 providers have also been terminated, and another 3,000 are still pending, while only 1,000 have been approved so far. But DHS has not confirmed those numbers for us, and for the second day now in a row has not responded to our requests for an interview. Julie.
All right, thank you, Jennifer.